Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Michigan Wolverines offense making their way on the field to open this game. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. First down and 10 now. And they'll use the ground game here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Trying to find some room. It's Edwards. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Back to pass. It's Orji. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Can the defense get a stop and force a field goal? It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. It's Orji. Buying time. Moving to his left. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Texas's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And each team is led by a linebacker who just lines up in the middle, makes plays, and just commands the defense.
Yeah, when you take a look at the identity of these defenses, it really starts with the two of these guys. Their makeup as players is threaded into the DNA of the defense, and as they go, so does the defense.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st down and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Ewers. Snags the quick throw. Second down play coming up for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Bond. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And the Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And the returner is brought down. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he pulls it in for a big gain. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's yours. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Blue. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass, it's Orji. Quick throw to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
On the play. First down for the offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw. It's Orji. Dump off caught by the running back. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. To throw, it's Orji. The pass rush closing in. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught on the outside. It's Edwards. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead.
That makes the score Texas 17,
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And here's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Helm. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up. And tackled there by the defense. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Ewers. Makes a quick catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Texas 24, Michigan 7.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Getting set. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Third down coming up.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Gain of 4. And first down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Orji. Hits the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's third down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting off the defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff to the single back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Orji. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14.
That makes the score Texas 24, Michigan 14.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Texas 31, Michigan 14.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Loveland. A big hit by the linebacker. A physical tackle there, big versus big.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Now it's second down here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Using his legs, it's Edwards. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving.
And that's good enough for a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Dropping back, it's Orji. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Morgan. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. A change of direction. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Tackle is made at the 17-yard line. 2nd down.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Tackle is made at the 16-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Texas 38, Michigan 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
To throw, it's Orji. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Golden. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Man, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Texas 45, Michigan 14.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to throw. It's Orgy. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sideline. It's Loveland. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
He runs out of bounds at the 36. Third down coming up.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Scanning the field. It's Ewers. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Nice grab. It's Loveland. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Throwing for his running back. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And that'll do it. We have a national champion.
Today's final score, Texas 45. Michigan 14.